First on 2, we've been following this saga unfolding in Dayton, Liberty County for months now.
In court today, those families once again asked the judge to step in. KPRC 2's Rochelle Turner is live in downtown Houston, where there was testimony all day. Rochelle.
Keith, Daniela, the judge heard testimony for over 8 hours. Now, I do want to note that I took lots of notes on my phone, so I want you to bear with me as I provide you some of the information that we heard in court today. Let's start with how this all happened. Months ago, we received information from a resident who said there was oil on their land, a piece of land that they own. They were in the process of trying to remove some of the equipment and property on their land to build a home, and in that process a line was hit and they called J Management Company. They are the company that owns the mineral rights to these properties. They are the oil and gas operator. They let them know what was going on, and since then there has been constant concerns about the oil that is on the properties. Many families out there allege that some of the oil is contaminating their water well supply. They're getting sick. It's causing several health concerns, and that their animals, their livestock, has also died as a result from this oil spill. Now, the judge heard from several plaintiffs in this case today, from testimony that the equipment on residents' properties is old and starting to deteriorate. Again, there were several health problems. The equipment is causing leaks. Now, 2 weeks ago, another judge in Harris County had issued a temporary restraining order against J Management Company, and in this order, it was to allow J Management had to cease and desist all oil productions in that small town. And attorneys for families allege that in that short 2 weeks, J Management Company has been out there on families' properties still doing production and also trying to remediate some of the issues. Now, we also heard allegations that a child has gotten sick from this oil and had cancer. So today's hearing was all about asking the judge, could she officially stop all production? And the judge could not come to a decision because there was so much testimony and she heard from both sides. Now, when it comes to J Management, we also heard from several testimonies, and they allege that the families whose property had this huge oil spill which caused the release, they said that they've been trying to clean up the properties, but they have also been met with different confrontations from families in that area who have not allowed them access to the property to try to clean up some of the issues. They also argue that families dump trash and stop J Management from accessing wells, and that families digged and excavated land without contacting 811. J Management also had several officials on the stand, one from the Texas Railroad Commission who regulates this type of oil spills, and that expert argued that they are up to code, they're up to standard, they're not breaking any rules. We also heard from another expert who is known for testing well waters, and he said that he tested several well waters and found that there was no pollution to the surface water. And I do want to toss to some sound here. We spoke to one of the homeowners who lives in that area. Her name is Rosa Hilda Alejandro, and she was arrested shortly after a break in court today for burglary. The deputy that arrested her alleges that she was breaking into a facility that is on her property, her actual property, and that she broke into that facility that J Management uses. I want you to take a listen to what she said.
The abuse of authority of this oil company is something terrifying. I want this to be an example to everyone. We are over 150 families who are living like this, with the fear that at any time the police can come and scare us.
So again, this is a very ongoing investigation. The judge did not make a decision today. She said she was going to give both sides till Thursday. She wants to hear more from the case. She's going to do a little bit more research and she's going to make a decision then. Of course, we'll be sure to keep you posted on air and online for any new developments in this story. For now, reporting live from downtown, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.